どうも皆さん、一日一問英語で数学瀬戸です。今日の一問はこの問題を英語でしたいと思います。この問題は京都大学の入試問題の一つです。今日使う英単語はこちらです。Given a cubic polynomial with real coefficients, we can say two things. One is that it's a cubic, so there must be at least one real root. This follows immediately. By taking the limit, we can see the end behavior of the polynomial. And so, by intermediate value theorem, it must have a zero at least once. Another thing that we can infer is that the complex roots must come in pairs. And so, we can say that our roots must be one real and two complex, which come in conjugate pairs. By the fundamental theorem of algebra, we should be able to factor into this form. Now let's multiply this out so that we have something like this. And so matching coefficients, we can get these relations here. From this, we can get that r, the real number, must be negative. So our roots must look like this. It could look like this blue triangle or this green triangle. So now let's investigate a little bit more to see which one it is. Let's let s equal c plus id. Then, since the roots must lie on an equilateral triangle, we can figure out the complex part must be root 3a over 2. We have something like this. We can also calculate that this horizontal distance is 3 over 2a, and so we have that the distance between r and c must be 3 over 2a. And also this s plus s conjugate is equal to twice the real part of s, so that's going to be 2c. So we can use this equation. If r minus c is 3 over 2a, let's try to see if that makes sense. We get something like this, but this gives us that r is 0, which contradicts the fact that r must be negative here, and so it must be this triangle. Plug this into here, we get this equation, and so therefore r equals minus 2a. And if we plug this back in, we get that c is negative a half a. So now this tells us that the magnitude of s is a. So using this equation, we have that a is 1/2 to the 1/3. And finally, we can plug it into here so that b is 3a squared, so that b is 3 over 2 to the 2/3, and our three roots are r is negative 2 to the 2/3, and s, well, is this complex number, and s bar is the other root. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.